Welcome to Ecology, the study of how living organisms interact with their environment. Nature is a complex web of relationships, and understanding ecology helps us appreciate and protect this delicate balance. In this session, we'll explore how ecosystems function and maintain balance, the flow of energy through food chains and food webs, and the impact human activities have on ecosystems and what we can do to mitigate them. Think of an ecosystem you visited, like a forest or a beach. What interactions did you notice among plants, animals, and the environment? An ecosystem is made up of living, biotic, and non-living, abiotic components. For example, in a coral reef, biotic components include fish, algae, and coral, while abiotic factors include water, sunlight, and temperature. Interactions between these components create a self-sustaining system. For example, plants produce oxygen, which animals need to survive, while animals release carbon dioxide, which plants use for photosynthesis to create glucose for themselves and oxygen for us. Can you think of examples of such interactions in the ecosystems around you? Next, we have energy flow. Energy enters ecosystems through producers, like plants and algae, which convert the sunlight they receive into chemical energy via photosynthesis. This energy is passed to primary consumers, like herbivores, and secondary consumers, like carnivores, and so on the food chain. Decomposers, like fungi and bacteria, break down dead organisms, returning nutrients to the soil. Without them, ecosystems would collapse under the weight of organic waste. Food chains show linear energy flow, but food webs illustrate the complex interconnections among food web. Imagine removing one species from a food web. How might that impact the entire ecosystem? And lastly, we have human activities. Human activities like deforestation, pollution, and overfishing are disrupting ecosystems. For example, deforestation reduces biodiversity and releases carbon stored in trees, contributing to climate change. Plastic waste harms marine life, with microplastics entering the food chain. And overfishing disrupts marine ecosystems, reducing populations of key species. However, there's hope. Conservation efforts like renewable energy and sustainable practices can reverse these trends. What actions can you take to protect the ecosystems in your community? And now, let's reflect with these 3 questions. The first one, define an ecosystem and give an example. The second one, how do decomposers contribute to the ecosystem's health? And the last one, what are some ways humans can reduce their impact on the environment?